Alright, good morning. In this video, well, or evening, depending on where you live. In this video, we are going to, it's morning for me, I'm still having coffee. In this stream, we're going to learn how to build your bank in 4King Royale. It is hands down the number one problem for beginning players of 4King Royale. But there is method to the madness, and I'm going to show you how to be very aggressive in levels 1, 2, 3, and 4. Get up to a couple thousand, maybe higher, and then you can proceed in learning other strategies. Number one problem is the bank. People just bet everything. They lose, or they go down to 10, and they're just doing things that shouldn't be done. So I'm going to teach you how to do that. So let's just get into it. I've set up the game here, so we're at level 1. And as you learn from how to play, you already know the rules. I'm still going to mention them sometimes here, but the rules are obviously that let me move this game over here. Hold on, my screen's all messed up. There we go. Anyway, so I'm still going to mention how to move cards, but my focus is going to be to show you how to bet and like where to place a king and things like that. So let's just do it. Let's deal the game. Okay, we are going all in on this game. It's our very first game. We don't know how to play. I'm going to give you a hint right here. There are no kings in this first level. We wanted to make it as simple as possible. So I hit all in, increase wager. I'm at 100%. You're given 100 in your bank to start, and that's what our wager is going to be. In this first one, there are only 3 stacks in this first level. There are only 3 stacks. I'm going to use one joker. You know, we might as well use 2, honestly. Let's do that. I usually do 1, but let's see what happens. Okay. So we know we just need to make, we want to get rid of these stacks. We want to do it with 1, 2, or 3 card combinations that total 12. 7, 2, 3 is a great start. Excuse me. Let's hit that queen. That's a 12. Of course, that's kind of a freebie. Although it has a lot of good uses in other strategies. So I'll share those with you. 6, 6. I'd like to use it for a 10, but I really want to expose 2 cards instead of just 1. If you'll notice, I can do that, but with the 10, all these are over 12, and so it won't let me put anything else up there. It'll only take up to 11 before they just disappear. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12 with Joker. Alright, good. Jack is 11, ace is 1. We need to win this game since I told you this is going to be about how to build a bank, not how to lose it. We already know how to lose it. Let's see, 7, 5. So let's use 5, 3, 4. Oh, nice. Really good card. 7, 5. We're going to get rid of it just in case a 4 comes up. Then we get rid of the ace. Nope. There we go. Okay, so we went from beginning winning streak is now, or beat your winning streak is now 1. This is our very first game, level 1. So, of course, that's going to come up. So we bet 100. We bet our entire bank, and we won 200. Now, is it possible that you lose this game? Absolutely. And I think what we're going to do right after this tutorial is automatically going to start. I'm going to go through it. I'm not going to even talk over it. I'm not going to explain anything. It's already been explained in the how to play 4King Royale tutorial video. But what I'm going to do here is, actually we can do that. Yeah, right after that video, we're going to reset our achievements in game. Let's do this. All right, we're going to go all in. Oh, it's not going to play the video because I reset this game already. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to, this is a hack, okay? We're going to keep it at 2 jokers. We're going to deal the cards. Notice there's an extra stack. Now there's 4. There was 3 last time. We're going to lose this game on purpose, so I can show you that when you lose your first or second or third game, there is a way out. Don't ever have a wager that's under 100. Well, you say, I only have 50 in my bank. Okay, I'm going to show you what to do with that. I want to get just a little bit in the bank just to reiterate that point strongly. Since this is a tutorial about how to build your bank, I'm going to show you all the things that can go wrong and how to fix it. Okay, I want to get rid of one stack. So that gives me 20 now. I've won 20, 10% of my bet, which was 200. Now my bank's at 20. So to lose a game on purpose, I'm just going to click through these. And let's just say you tried your hardest and you did everything you could and you lost the game and your bank is under 100. All right. So what do? Don't make a $20 bet. We've got 20 in the bank. Okay, so we're going to play the game, but we're going to lose this game entirely on purpose. We want to wipe out our bank and put it at 0. Actually, if it's under 10, the system recognizes it as 0 anyway. I'm going to go 0 jokers because I don't want to waste them. And I'm going to click through these. I don't care what the cards are. I want to lose this game so that I lose that $20. This is going to give you a bank refresh. Okay, it says you don't have, so notice we had 20, we didn't win any. Automatically you were given 100 new points in your bank. It says you don't have enough in your bank for the minimum wager. You have received a bank refresh of 100. This is why I'm telling you, don't ever make a bet in King Royale that is under 100 when you're in these first few levels. It just, there's no sense to it. Lose the game, get another 100 back. This is how you build your bank. Now we're going all in again, just like before. We're going 2 jokers again. We're going to be very aggressive with this. Okay, so we bet all 100 we were just given. Our bank's at 0. So we're going to do everything we can smartly do to win this game. This is one of those that I absolutely hate, a 10 ace ace. Those aces are going to be thrown away by the next card when I turn it over, so they're already wasted. I just have to do it. And I really would have liked to use the joker for a jack, but there you are. Okay, good. That means we have 3 aces that are freebies. 3 jacks gone. That's really good for us. Five, 7. Okay. Actually, let's just see what the next couple cards are. Maybe we can leave that joker and get a King Royale out of it. 7 5s, 12. Of course, I have told you this is how to build your bank, so let's play it straight. Let's just get rid of these cards. That turned out pretty good anyway. 8 ace 3. Gonna put the king over the 2 because there are no cards underneath the 2. And hopefully we can get rid of it quickly. So that's our 3rd or 4th ace. 7 5. Oh shoot, that 6 is covering that ace we could sure use. Let's go 8 2 2. In regular play, that's not a by regular I mean like when we have our full 6 stacks or full swing into the game. It's not something I would have necessarily done. So let's go 3. Oh, this works nice. 3 ace 8, 5 7. Now we did use 2 2s for that 8 combination. So hopefully, oh good, there it is. All right, so we win the game. So now we had lost a game. Our bank was down to 20. We lost that game on purpose to get another 100, and we've grown that to 200 in one game. Okay, now we're still on level 2, and what that means is, yeah, I'll talk about that real quick. It says you reached your bank goal to complete this level, 200. In level 1, we didn't have any achievement icons here. We just had a star. Here we have 2 stars, meaning we have to win 2 games in level 2 to go to level 3, but we were also given this achievement saying in level 2 you need to reach 100 in the bank. Well, we now have 200 in the bank. We've lit that achievement, and so we'll be able to move on to level 3 when we win 1 more game. Okay, we're going all in again. This level 1, 2, and 3, we're super aggressive. Because if we lose the game, you know what to do. Get your bank, if it's under 100, just lose the game and get a fresh bank of 100 and start this again. And I will show you something else also. Okay, 2 jokers. So up in here, I don't know, it should be letting me go up there. Uh-oh, we're frozen up. What's going on here? Well, that's crazy. Let's see. Oh, okay. What I want to show you is, let's say you're on level 3 and you've got 1,000 in your bank and you lose it all, because I'm still telling you to be super aggressive. What you do is you go to the settings icon, go to settings, that's not where I want you to go. Go to, oh, it is, okay, settings. So I want you to go to reset level of play. You don't have to reset your achievements, but reset level of play. It'll start you back at level 1 and you'll need to work through them again. But if your bank is at 0 and you're in level 2 or 3 or 4, go back and start over. It'll make you a much better player for 1. For 2, it allows you to build the bank like we're doing here, just very aggressively. It does not hurt anything for you to reset your game and to start over. When you reset your achievements, that's a whole other thing we'll talk about later, but resetting your game, the levels, and getting bank refreshes doesn't hurt you in this game, so do it. Alright, so we're going 3-7-2. Now we're playing, we bet everything, our bank's at 0, so we're still going to be very aggressive with this. And hopefully we can get some cards to prove my theory that you can build your bank. Let's go. Oh man, I hate to, but I really need to get some cards going up there. I just hate it. Aces are just kings. Well, they're not kings. That would confuse you. They're the bomb. And I know no one says that anymore, but there you have it. Aces are so helpful in this game. Notice I'm concentrating on getting rid of these cards so the king slides down and we can start on that stack again. I would have used it on the joker on the 10 anyway, but good. We've got a couple free aces. Those jacks are out of the way. 7-5. Nice 4-8. Okay. And remember, I do have hints on here. If you ever feel like you get stuck, just give it a few seconds and it'll show up. Let's go 7-5. And by the way, after a while, sometimes I have seen players that have real difficulty understanding what cards totaled 12. And a year later, I'd watch them play, and they were zipping around like masters to become really good players. And they found out that the cards, or that counting to 12 is irrelevant. There are only so many patterns that you're looking for, and this becomes a game of patterns rather than math. I think people get scared of, oh, it's a math game. No, it's not. It's not at all. I know that I should use that joker on the ace, and perhaps my greed is going to get in the way. Oh yeah, because we have jacks already used up. Oh, okay, we gotta do it. We're getting cards down here. Oh man, I hope I didn't make the wrong choice for you there. Uh-oh. Well, we can get rid of that. What's underneath? So we got 50% of our bet back. We were at 100. So because we're at 100, that's fine. We're not going to go lose a game on purpose and refresh the bank. We're going to play with that entire 100. All right, and I shouldn't have hesitated to get rid of that ace. That could have turned out differently. 4. Uh-oh. We're using an awful lot of cards and not getting anything cleared up there. Those kinds of games can be, I don't know if stressful is the right word, but frustrating. We're halfway through our cards. Wow. Well, we just may go back and lose the game, reset the bank. Yeah, I don't know what to get rid of here. I hadn't really been paying attention. Were there 4s or 5s that were going away? Let's try that. We'll go 7, 3, 2. 5, 7. That's good. Now, I don't think I told you, the reason I didn't automatically hit that queen is you'll notice the moves are being, every time I click a card or tap a card, the moves goes up. When you get into level 5, I think, we start having an achievement where you have to have you have to win a game in a certain amount of moves. And just start right now getting the habit of not taking moves you don't need. It's just one of those things that it's a bad habit, and pay attention to it. Use them if you have to, but when you don't use them. So I'm going to hit the queen because I want to get to that 7. My mouse is going kind of crazy here. Okay, so we got rid of 1 stack. 9, 3. I'm gonna go get rid of that jack. Remember, we made that mistake last time. We're not gonna do that again. No playing around. We're here for the win. So I got rid of that 8, and now we have 2 4s. And look at all those aces are gone. Oh, brutal. All right, well, this is actually going to be a good lesson for us. A lot of people would struggle and say, well, I want to keep going. No, you don't. This is a great example. I'm glad we lost it. Okay, so we bet 100. Our bank is down to 20. No need to fear. We are going to deal the cards with the full bet. Because remember, the way we have it programmed is you need to be at 9 in your bank or less before you get a bank refresh, because the minimum wager possible is 10. So we need to bet it all. Get rid of we're not going to use any jokers. We don't want to waste them. And we're going to lose this game on purpose. And we do that simply by tapping all the cards out of play. King's got to get rid of all those cards. And we're done. We don't have enough in the bank for the minimum wager. We've got our bank back up to 100. And we are going to go all in. We're betting 100 again. I'm going back to 2 jokers. I'm going to have to take a break for a second and get a glass of water. My mouth is really dry today. Let's see if we can get through this game. There's a 9-3. King above the jack. That's kind of my default move. I always go above, well, I don't, not always, but I usually go above a jack with a king when this kind of situation arises. Oh, look, now it's set up for a 2-king royale, so I might just try some crazy stuff with you. Let's see how we still got a lot of cards down here to play with, so hopefully we can get away with this. 5-4-3, it's a great combo. So in another tutorial I talked about the queen and how I was going to explain it. This is what I want to explain. If I get a 4 and I hit the 8 and a 4 and a king comes up underneath it, I'm going to have to move that king above the queen because it's a stack, and so the king has to move. If I get rid of it by tapping it, now if a 4 comes up and there's a king behind there, it'll count as a 3-king royale. So let's see. Oh, look at all those aces again. Boy, that is just brutal. There's a joker. Of course. Oh, good. Come on, king. No. Okay, there's 2, 4, 6. There's a 9. You know what? I'm going to get rid of them because that 5 is there. If I would get a 3. Oh, there's a 5 anyway. Okay, cool. So we started our bank over because we had a 2-king royale that paid more than 1-to-1. Gave us 220 for a 100 bet, and we earned extra jokers for it. So we finished level 2. Let's see if coffee will help. So we finished level 2, and this is a tutorial about how to build your bank. So I need to stop getting sidetracked about extra strategy since we're already into this for 22 minutes. We're going to go all in again. We're on level 3, and we're going 2 jokers. Now, yeah, I won't get sidetracked. Okay, so now we have 5 stacks down here. We're still going to be very aggressive. In our play. Oh shoot, I bet 100. I didn't bet the whole 120. Yeah, don't make that mistake. I should have gone all in. 3 ace 8, because that ace would have been thrown away after my next card. This is turning out to be a tough one. Need some real good cards in our favor here. Nice. And I'm going to use this ace down here because, as I've said, I love aces, and this is exactly why. King above a 9. Could have been either 9. They both have 2 cards behind them. Go 4, 7, so I can get rid of 2 cards instead of just the 9. Now I'll get rid of those queens because I do want that 7 that was hiding down there. And I left them there until I needed them. Boy, we need some good cards. How about a 10? There. Perfect. So we've got 2 cards behind that 9. Oh dear, another one. And I can't remember if we've seen a bunch of 3s go by. Oh wow, that was good. Be a 3. Yeah. Oh. How about a 2? Okay, so we're at level 3. Our bank's at 170. That's not bad. I'll show you why I say that. In level 3, to be able to get past level 3, you need to have your bank at 300. We're more than halfway there. If I wanted to be super aggressive, I would go back to level 1 and start over, because that's 3 games, and I could potentially be at 600 right now, or maybe even a little bit more. But our bank's not sitting bad. I just need to remember to go all in. Okay, so now we're betting the full 170, 2 jokers. And let's see if we can pull out a little bit better of income. I'll leave the joker there for just a couple of moves. Let's see how these cards play out. If I can use it for a King Royale, great. If not, we're not going to be afraid to use it. So I am going to go ace 2-9. Now notice I've used ace in the last couple of combinations, and that jack might be hard to cover. So I'm going to get rid of the joker now. And remember, I'm leaving that queen just kind of an escape route. And just for conservative play, well, it's aggressive. I want to get rid of these stacks. I'm just trying to get my bank built up. So without any fancy maneuvering strategies, I'm just going to get rid of everything. Nice. There's that 2. I hesitated because I could have gone 7-3-2. I got rid of the queen because if the 3 came up, we would have been good. There we go. All right, so we doubled our money. We bet 170. We're at 340. We've reached the bank goal, which was 300. So we got a lot accomplished. It was good that we kept going. Don't forget, go all in. 2 jokers. And let's see where this takes us. I do kind of keep track of kings going by, kings and aces and jacks, just so I know how to play cards up here. I don't think I pointed out, I do try to reduce stacks evenly as I'm playing whenever possible. Sometimes the cards don't let you, but as much as possible, I like to. Okay, so I'm using too many cards here. I'm going to get rid of that joker. My number 1 goal right now is to build my bank, not to get all fancy with 4 KRs. Oh, look at that. We need that 6 gone. There are 3 3s there. I'm almost tempted to use a power joker on that. Yeah, because there's 2 3s, a 4. I'm going to. I haven't explained what a power joker is. You can use it at any time. They're hard to earn. You can buy them. You just want to use them absolutely sparingly. But now I can go 9, 3. It's a good thing we did. All 3 of those 3s that would have been lost, we were able to use. That was about the best power joker use you can have. 6-4-2. You have to really be careful on these. We're trying to win a game and we don't want to. I make mistakes down here frequently. You just don't want to let cards go by that you need. Don't be afraid to wait for the hints until you become a more experienced player. This is a 5-5-2 combination. I don't use that often, but we're almost out of cards. And I want to see what cards we have. Look at that. That's nice. Hopefully that's not a 7. Since we got rid of those. And I had not been paying attention to 2s. There it is. This is awesome. We got to 680 points, even though we had to start over with a brand new bank. Lose that game on purpose and refresh the bank. So this is awesome. We went from 340 to 680. We'll read more of those later. Okay, remember, we're still on level 3. It's our last win for the game. The next level is going to go to, let's see, so we went all in, let me check. All in, 2 jokers. The next level is going to go to 6 stacks. So this is the last level we get to be this aggressive. We've got everything on the line here. I didn't really want to show you power jokers, but we did, so you know that there is a way to get out of it. If you do it in the first couple of levels when your bank's so low, you're just wasting them. Don't do that. They're too important, too valuable. Remember, Jack is 11, Ace is 1. I'm sure you remember that by now. There's 6, 6, 3, 7, 2, Jack and Ace, 2, 10. This is playing pretty well. I'm gonna go 7, 5 here, but then I'm probably gonna go 5, 3, 4. I'm gonna use this combo instead of for the 9, because it exposed 2 more cards. So here's what's going through my mind. I have 4 cards here and the possibility of a King Royale with a pretty big bet. I'm going to go through just a couple. Oh wait, we had all those 3s though, or was that last game? Well, I don't remember. I'm just going to bail out. I want to win this game. There's 3, 9. I missed the opportunity. I should have bailed out 1 moment earlier, but this is okay. That's a good combination. And Ace we should be able to get rid of. Yeah, Ace can fit so many combinations. All right, so winning streaks now 3. We just finished level 3. We got extra jokers, but more importantly, we are now an intermediate player. You're 2 classes away from qualifying for the World Series of 4 King Royale, which I will explain in other tutorials. We'll talk about that later. What I want to explain, because we're going to end this video now, this was how to build your bank. We went from 0 to a couple hundred, back to 0. That was on level 2, and by the end of level 3, we now have 1,360 in our bank. That is a great position to be in. It can be as high as a couple thousand. Anything over 1,000 is a good position. The only thing I want to point out before we close the stream is I am not going all in now. 4 King Royale is played with 6 stacks, and we started with 3 just to get you used to it. But now I'm in the real game. Remember, we're an intermediate player. We figured out some basic strategies. So I'm actually going to go down to 0 up so that it's 10%. Okay, so I'm betting 10%. I'm still going to keep 2 jokers. There's nothing wrong with that. Now you're playing a pretty complex game. I've only bet 140. If I lose it, it's no big deal. So from here on out, I'm betting 10% until you learn better strategies on how to get a 1, 2, 3, 4 King Royale, whatever. You can go up higher. Or just how to clear your stacks effectively. And tutorials for those are coming very shortly. So thank you for watching. You can follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook and Twitter. We do have a special cash giveaway starting on Instagram pretty quickly, maybe a day or 2. And of course our cash match, which is in our schedule on our channel here, is going to be Sunday from 5 to 8. The cash match itself is on 7. It is by invitation. You have to qualify for that. Although qualifying is not hard, you just need to practice and learn how to play 4 King Royale. And thank you for watching.